Hi, Amy Steele here, Friday the 13th, Part 2, Ginny. And I'm here with the Death Curse Society dudes. And they said they were going to freak me out, and they did. And you'll have no idea why, what that means, but maybe they'll share it with you on their podcast at some point. Have a great day.
Just won't get paid. These are the days when you wish your bed was already made. It's just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. I don't have to run day. It's just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. It's just another manic Monday.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Monday Maniacs from Death Curse Society. I'm Red Crank. I got Zigzag, and I got Ghostface tonight,
shit.
obviously.
There you go.
Real for a second, I couldn't give it up.
There he is.
Oh, we had
There's
a-
the Colonel.
Special guest, another special guest, another assignment for the Colonel. I don't know, man.
That's right. Yeah, another assignment. Plug this fucking beauty. Finally broke out the popcorn thing. It was too cool to pass up for $20, man.
That is pretty
legit. It's legit. I like it.
Where'd you get that?
That's what I got.
Where'd you get it?
Cinemark, man. When they were sold out, and everybody was like, "Oh, so this way $500," and they said, "Oh, hold up, we're gonna do a pre-order, $20 a piece." I was like,
20 instead of 10, right? And you get no popcorn.
yeah, but I filled it up with some Pop Secret. I lost one of my M&Ms in there, and I found it later today. I was like, still good, and here we are. I don't have the shits or nothing.
All is
Lovely.
well.
Yeah.
Lovely. All righty. Well, there we go. That's the Colonel, ladies and gentlemen.
The Colonel too.
the dining habits of your local everyday Colonel.
Hold on.
Oh God!
Hold on. I'm a little late, but
Don't do it.
the Colonel too.
I knew you were doing that. You son of a bitch. All right. Hey, tonight we're doing kind of a random topic night. We got a few things to talk about, but if you have something you want us to weigh in on, throw it out in the comments, and we're going to chat about that because we've had kind of a busy couple of weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, since Albuquerque and the Morgan Crypt, things have been kind of on an upswing for us. So we're gonna just keep riding the damn wave until we fall off the board, basically.
Till we Greg Brady that shit because of the cursed idol in the Bay. That's what's going to happen.
Man, there's a deep cut right there. Good Lord. Only people 50 and up. Yeah, that would be it.
Who's Greg Brady?
That was a cliffhanger, baby.
Who's Greg Brady?
Yeah, who's Greg Brady?
But yeah, of course, before we get to all that, let's make sure. Well, first off, Zigzag, how was your week, man?
Pretty crazy, man. Again, you said it. Last Monday we couldn't say anything, could we?
Right.
At that point, things were just percolating that day.
We couldn't even say anything Tuesday. The announcement came out on Wednesday.
Right.
So.
Yes, we were on Mr. Flett's podcast, and
right.
I thought I was dropping the news there, but apparently my mics went out for some reason, and nobody heard anything. I don't know what happened. So nobody knew till Wednesday when the official announcement came out that we indeed are going to the East Coast Cherry Hill, New Jersey. All three of us, the whole DCS, going down to do Curse Your Luck live for the Monster-Mania folks down there. And we can't fucking wait.
Not the whole DCS, but
well, you know,
three of
FaZe can't make. Our esteemed producer is he's got prior commitments, and he'll be on assignment that weekend.
And that's a long drive for him.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's gonna be throwing drugs.
And a little bit of a too quick for a good flight, you know. So.
Right. And it was the same deal. I was like, you know what? If we're gonna maximize this, the best route is to drive. And it works out.
I have to drive.
Yeah, the boys are coming up for Motor City Nightmares this weekend. I'm going to be zigzagging them all over the Metro Detroit area all weekend. It's going to be fun. We're going to get down. We're going to get with some of our locals here. We're going to have a great fucking time. And I can't wait till they get here to show them how we do it in Detroit.
Baby.
But it works out, though. So 1 week later, we're off to New Jersey.
And yeah, I'm gonna just stay up in the area, so
yeah.
I'm not coming home for 2 weeks. My clubs are not happy. I'll put it that way, but deal with it.
They have to understand.
They do, actually.
Hopefully,
it started. One of the conversations today I actually had started with, well, I don't know if we ever really agreed to having you miss 2 Saturdays in a row, and I was like, all right, look, here's what happened. La, 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 da, 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 da. Oh. Well, okay, this isn't going to be a regular thing, is it? And I was like, right now, I don't know. It could be a monthly thing eventually, but right now, I don't know.
I think that's what we're kind of looking to gauge it to. Just try to keep it monthly. That would probably benefit all parties involved. But we don't know, man. It's just we're not the ones setting up the shows. The shows are set. If they want us, that's where those decisions will come in.
Yep.
We don't know. But we want to come to see you no matter where you are, man. Hopefully this shit works out, and we'll be coming to see you real soon. We've been talking about it for long as fucking enough now. It's time to get in and meet you face to face.
That's right. So yeah, Detroit, this weekend we'll be there. Next weekend, Cherry Hill, New Jersey, Monster-Mania will be there. So, yeah, DCS is on the road and coming to a city near some of you, at least.
DCS on tour.
Baby.
Now, I do also know that there are some fans out there that are like, when are you going to come to my neck of the woods? And trust me, we're trying. So, bear with us. You know, tell your local horror convention about what we can bring.
Yes.
And that helps.
Right.
Say Wisconsin, Calgary, we see you. We see you, man.
Chicago.
We see you. We see you.
But and if you really want us in your town, feel free to check out our website and register to be on talking with you. No,
that would help.
Plug.
That would help.
Seriously, I mean, in my mind, there's no restrictions. We'll go anywhere. Well, maybe 1 or 2 restrictions. But,
we're huge in Thailand, remember?
Thailand,
500 feet of the church. It's weird.
Yeah.
And a school.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say school, but I'm like, no, I don't want to throw that on anybody. I'll change it.
God damn it.
St.
All right.
Who's and deicide, right? The only ones that can't go near a church.
Who's in the house tonight?
Who's
here? Peter here. We got Peter here. We got Tyrone. We got Lorena with another classic endorsement. Death Curse Society, so hot you could bake cookies on them.
That's so funny. I actually made cookies yesterday.
You did make cookies yesterday.
From scratch. And here's the thing. I have the harshest critics around here, like my son being number 1. And he can't leave them alone. So I don't know what happened here, but everything went right with this batch. Hopefully there's some left when you guys get up here later this week.
You put a bunch of weed in there, didn't you?
No, but shit, man. You would think something was up, man. There was some kind of additive to attract and addict, but no, they're just fucking tasty ass cookies.
He made trolley chip cookies. He just put his fucking gummies in there. There you go.
Yeah, what the hell were we talking about a couple weeks ago? The state cookies? Fuck.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, we're not going back down that road.
The standard back of the bag Toll House cookies, and they're fantastic.
Excellent. We got Dr. Smiley here. Says I missed my checkup.
Yes.
I still need to put that video together, man. Sorry, we've been a little
It's
swamped.
literally a dump truck of shit to sort out. Got dumped right on top of all three of us, son. Everything scattered about and put on hold while we sorted this shit out. But we're back to it. I think this week we should be able to get at least some of that stuff done. I don't know if we'll get the whole thing done, but
I'm
it's
gonna
coming.
be traveling, man.
We're gonna be. He'll be traveling, but I got a couple of days.
All right.
I'm certainly gonna get on the Tony Todd panel. We got to get that thing out too.
Yeah.
You can catch. We did do the Florissa. We taped the Florissa Rose evening with our buddies in Android Vision. They hosted that one, and that one
That's
is out
available.
there. Yeah, that one's out there, so you can check it out. And
That one's on our YouTube channel right now.
Yep. She's
Thanks to the guys from Android Vision.
She's hilarious as always, and as bubbly and funny as she always is. So it's another home run from Miss Rose. Yes.
Yep. There's BK. We're going to talk about BK here in a little bit. What's up, Colonel?
He's ready to hit you with a fucking stick.
Getting off topic a little bit, but I do want to admit, damn it, it's good to have you back this week, Crank.
Oh, thanks.
We missed you a lot last week, and unfortunately, Zag was taking his own advice, looking at his shirt that says read. He reads fucking links in the comments. He literally read every fucking thing. He's like, we say go to youtube.com/123abc. And then goes to the next comment.
That's a phase one for the listeners in the room. But it was, dude, maximum respect for staying on those and those little pauses that are nothing. Because like once you fucking get off and then 15 come in at once, you kind of lose your spot where you're at. So I was just trying to go. I was like, all right. And I go, I think this pertains to something we talked about 30 minutes ago. But yeah,
Worst episode of Reading Rainbow ever.
Oh, God.
LeVar Burton would be pissed.
Big time. But Colonel is going to be doing the commenting on the next time we're in that scenario, and I will be a relentless ball breaker.
Then you can ridicule me the next show.
I do want to show something off. Something that's been in the making for many years. Can you give me the solo screen, please? Real quick. Real quick.
Oh, hey, real quick.
Everyone says needlepoint is not cool, and you can't make anything cool in needlepoint. It's for grandmas and old ladies. I say you are wrong, because feast upon this right here.
Oh, nice.
Look at this bad boy. Now, this was years and years in the making, but it finally showed up, and it is going on the wall. I just got to make some room for it, but it's Friday the 13th. Just Jason in all his glory and all needlepoint and blood red thread. It's just amazing. And Nicole, mwah, chef's kiss, amazing.
Very cool.
I can't wait to hang it up. It's amazing.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it's one of one. You know how I like my one of ones.
Yep. All right. Yep. Like I said, BK's here. Adam's here. Adam, we'll be seeing you soon.
Oh, shit.
Michael's here. Excellent. Our buddy from New Mexico. The twins and twins papa. The whole damn enchilada pod is here. Yeah. 10,000, Michael. Raymond's here. Yes, definitely. Rick, we'll mention that here in a second. Well, fuck, let's just do it now. Hey, got to give a shout out to Adam Marcus on his birthday. Yep. So thank you. Happy birthday to Adam if he happens to be watching. I kind of don't know.
Do I have anything appropriate for Adam Marcus here?
No,
I don't. I really don't.
We don't.
Well,
You know-
here you go, Adam. Want to say fuck off or anything, one of those.
Well, of course not.
Too nice of a guy to do that.
Yeah.
Good thing we know that now.
Yeah.
There's Dave. Rob says he'll be out there Saturday. Well, we will see you there. Which one, Rob? Detroit or New Jersey? Let us know.
It don't matter. We'll be at both. We'll see you at both
Yeah.
of them. Damn it. Let's
Just
do
find
it.
us and say hello. Raymond wants to know, do you know if they will be doing panels at the cons? That is a question we are going to talk a little bit about in a little bit, so stick around.
We'll tell you what we know.
Yep. There's Frost Gang. What's up, Frost Gang? Thanks for tuning in. Oh, okay. Rob is St. John's, Michigan, Jason. All right. Excellent.
cool.
We will
Okay.
see you there, man. I assume you'll be doing cosplay, so we'll just knock on every Jason's mask and be like, is that Rob?
Rob, St. John's, Michigan, Jason. So we got South Jersey, Jason, and St. John's, Michigan, Jason. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Yep. There's Rosie. There's
Hello, Rosie.
There's Carrie. What's up, Carrie? Yes, Grizzly. Sorry, Michael. Grizzly. There's Joseph. Joseph. Yep.
Traveling
and then Rob
Joseph?
Yep, Traveling Joseph. Ding, ding. Howdy, guys.
That's it.
All right, before we get moving on too much further, yep, that's where I'm going. Thank you, producer.
I just looked at that.
Oh,
Yep.
that's another thing. He doesn't read producers' comments.
Not when
Great.
I'm trying to steer the boat,
I'm
dude.
busting his balls. That's a lot.
You're in the boat. Colonel, it's all anybody ever hears when you talk is
Oh, because I made that.
the best is the teeth at the end when it goes back to the
All right, before we get too much further in and not really talking about much, let us thank our members. Thanks to our final girls and guys, Chris, Lorena, Charles, and Tyrone, our Crazy Ralphs, Rick and Raymond, and our camp counselors, 42nd Street Pete, Corey, Dave, S. Michael, Stacy Lynn, Orlando, the other Dave, Patricia's back. Welcome back, Patricia, and JJ.
yeah.
There's no fade on that one, so there you go. The applause just popped
Yes,
out.
they were waiting on that, waiting, and finally, oh,
Like this.
Yeah, they were like, "Come on, get through the list, get through the list." Boom, 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 boom.
you might leave for a while, but you're never gone forever.
Yep. And of course, thanks to our associate producer, C Phase. He's in the back. There he is. He's in a darkened room. It looks like he just did laundry.
Having a
And-
slumber
Yeah.
party.
Ask if you lower the lotion.
It's just about living room. There's no lighting in here, so yeah, this is kind of what I'm dealing with.
Fair
There's
enough.
every light on right now.
Phase will be monitoring the comments and responding to some of you, and hopefully alerting us to certain things that need to be touched upon. So, and he already has a couple of times.
Looking for
already.
that red flag there now on that bottom icon. So I'm trying to train myself.
You do
Plus,
have
I
to look
work-
for it. That's true. Like,
It will happen.
Not that good. I can't read. Flowing
Phase,
out.
back to the dungeon with you. We'll talk to you in a little bit. Woo! And there's Phase, ladies and gentlemen.
See, mother scratching face. Yeah, gotta watch the stuff.
Well, we're past that point now.
I think we're past now.
Yep. Now, see, Rosie wants to learn how to needlepoint now. And
Just blown away, man. I would never have expected anything when the words needle point come out of someone's mouth. You just don't expect,
right.
you know.
And Adam, that is absolutely going to happen, as long as you make it. But yes, the poker at BK's is on.
The World Championship. It's the DCS Open. If you're in the Southeast Detroit area, you want to get involved.
I did invite Stacy. She was just like, "I love poker, but I can't do it this time." I was like, "All right."
Remind me to pack the fucking Switch, so when I get knocked out first, I can just fucking sit there and play games for like 5 hours.
Yep. Well, just you can start editing stuff. And
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah. All right. So first up, one of the things I've been kind of wanting to talk about anyway for a couple of weeks is this writer's strike, actor's strike. The WGA has been on strike for a couple of months now. SAG-AFTRA just went on strike last week sometime, or almost 2 weeks ago. And it's obviously affecting Hollywood in general, but it's also affecting cons in some ways. Now, as our friend Raymond asked a moment ago, are panels still going to be a thing? As far as we know, that's still kind of up to the celebrities themselves.
right.
But they cannot talk about, from what we understand anyway, they can't talk about current projects or future projects. So as long as you're talking about way in the past stuff, I think it's eligible. But it's going to be
the
gonna be
initial
messy.
documents said though even past projects were off the list too, but they've kind of relented on that sense, because some people that might not be in the top 20% of Hollywood pay is saying, "Hey, what the fuck, man? We got to make some money here," So,
well, and here's an example, Raymond. Motor City Nightmares still plans to have their panels going on all day Saturday. That's still the plan. Monster-Mania does not, which is kind of one of the reasons why we were able to shoehorn ourselves in and become part of the programming. But yeah, so, and I seriously doubt we'll be able to get any IDs from anybody, so I don't even think we need to ask for the next couple of weeks.
Well, we can.
No. There's a couple certain ones that certain people represent that I was told we should be okay with.
Well, also, here's the ones within the next 2 weeks we're safe with. This weekend, we're safe with Ted Ramey. The following weekend, I'm pretty sure we'd be safe with Corey Taylor. If those were the ones we wanted.
Yeah, true.
We could have Corey Taylor, I do like Slipknot.
But he's got a staunch no selfies at his table at all. So
which is fine because I wouldn't want to meet him or get an autograph anyway. Ted Ramey's a possibility.
Yeah,
but there's a couple we're getting for sure this weekend.
Ted might be in SAG though.
No, remember he quit. He bounced out. Yeah, he's out of the union, man. Bruce Campbell makes fun of him all the time for it.
Okay, I got you. I'd forgotten about that, but yeah.
If anybody fucking knows, it's the Colonel.
All right. Well, we can maybe go for
At least
Ted Ramey.
in that world.
Red
drink?
But yeah. Red drink.
I want to change it. I'm afraid BK being disappointed in me.
So the strike is going to affect cons in small ways. But I think most of the horror conventions are going to be able to kind of slide under the radar.
Especially the smaller ones, obviously your San Diego Comic-Con and of the like, the big ones like that, those are driven by the studio. Clearly those are fucked. They're out. They're not going to have anything. They're not going to be revealing anything. You might have your vendors there this year. That's about it. That you're not getting anything else, actor-wise, writer-wise.
And there are going to be some changes to, at least at some conventions, how you get photos to be signed by said actors because they physically cannot provide them. So they may be at another table where you can pick something up and then go get in line with celebrity A, B, or C.
From what we're understanding, most celebs don't provide their own anyway.
Right, they're provided by the agent.
Correct.
But I think in some cases, just to be on the safe side, they're having them all at a separate table where you have to go by there and get something. And it's probably going to be nearby, like, who's in this room. So
and it's interesting. It's 93 years since anything like this has happened in Hollywood, and there certainly wasn't anything going on like this. I mean, when everybody broke down and strut, but I understand why we're getting at this point with the streaming and everything. Nobody expected that to explode the way it did, and my personal opinion is there's plenty of money there to go ahead and break off and still have too much fucking money to ever put in your pockets or your wallets, and it'd be fine. But no, I understand. You got to have all of it. That's just the nature of the beast.
Well, you have to, and it doesn't help. You got these executives saying, "Let them miss one of their, mortgage payments, then we'll fucking talk." It's like, get the fuck out of here, fuck you.
That's exactly what they're doing. They're trying to starve them out, basically, and it's kind of bullshit. But I love the one comparison that talks about, the average writer in Hollywood makes about $70,000 a year. But the average. But then Bob Iger's daily salary is like $78,000 a year. Mm-hmm. Daily,
yeah. So yeah, to the folks that said that,
You dick!
totally.
I mean, what sucks if you think about it, 70 grand, yeah, that sounds like a lot of, decent amount of money for us three. But the cost of living so high in fucking
Not in
California,
LA.
that don't mean shit.
Right.
No,
That's
I
nothing.
at 20 years old, I was prepared to move to California. I had an in with Columbia Studios, booked on a fucking movie for 8 weeks in Malta.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy called me and stopped me. They were going to pay me $60,000 to be a grip for Columbia Studios, right? I was like, $60,000, and they were like, whoa. They go, $60,000 there is like $20,000 here, in Michigan. So
Right.
ease up there, And then same thing. They had a whole fucking strike coming up with the writers. He goes like, you know what? I don't even know where my next job is. Why don't you hang tight for a minute? And then it never happened. Life changed.
Right.
Fucking everything got out of line, and it just never happened. But you're right. The money, it's just the money is so different. So he says 70,000, 30,000, 35,000.
Yeah.
25,000.
That's not much.
Yeah.
That's
And the
not
fucking
much.
rent there? No way, man.
Yeah.
Right. You're getting a studio apartment for $2,500, $3,000 a month or something, and that's nuts.
Yeah. Facing a brick wall,
Yeah.
not the fucking beach.
Here we go. Joseph says his friend just got back from Comic-Con San Diego. A lot of panels and guests were canceled. Yeah. There, yes, because I think the San Diego Comic-Con is kind of focused on studios more than it is necessarily
it is.
the celebrities. It's more project focused.
It's a vessel for them to announce and show trailers and announce their new stuff and what they got in their teasers and everything. That's exactly what it's become.
Right. Morgan Crypt says, thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. They say, it seems like they can only talk about their personal lives and not anything work or movie related.
And
If that's the case, okay.
But if that's the case, they need to book Charlie Sheen.
right?
Put him and Kiefer Sutherland together on a fucking panel. Now, that was the first time I smoked crack. Like, it'd be awesome.
Holy shit.
So, Kiefer, since you can't talk about, 24 or the Lost Boys or anything like that, can you talk about this video where you look at the camera and then attack a Christmas tree from like 10 years ago?
Yeah, right. Give us the dirt on the Christmas tree beef.
I do love that video, though.
Yeah.
It's great.
But they're not even going to, see, in Motor City, we got Bruce Campbell, and we know what he does. He does like a fucking stand-up act for 45 minutes. It's just a roast. Anybody that he sees is going to get a fucking zinger, so.
But he can't talk about, according to some, anything, any projects. He has to maybe talk about his book.
Or if he's
for an
telling
hour.
a story, he can't say where it was, what set, Because
Yeah.
I remember on this one movie I was on, that's the only way I could see it happening,
Yeah.
And people would be smart enough to put the pieces together, I'm sure, but, it is crazy. This is absolutely, we're all walking in this too. We don't know what the fuck to expect. None
Right.
of us have had to deal with this kind of thing yet.
And we're even in negotiations right now with another convention that wants us to host a panel or two, and we don't know what we can do, what we can talk about.
What
So,
panel?
yeah, what panel? Carrie has a good idea. Plug some independent film. It's a perfect time with the strikes on. Yeah,
Hey,
absolutely.
I
And that
even
may be
heard-
where we go.
some big Hollywood stars are even saying we should all just go and start lending our talents to these independent features and really create competition for these idiots that they're up against. So
Right.
it's a great idea. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great idea. If they stick to the fucking word when this is all over and stick with independent films and actually push them to be competition
Yeah.
and put them on par with Hollywood, I don't see a lot of them doing it. A lot of them, I think, is going to be talk.
It'd be a start. Yeah. I mean, it was, they would go back, but money talks, dude. And multi-millions talks a lot louder than a couple of $100,000.
Not if you're passionate and love what you do.
Yep. There we go. Carrie has another good one. If Hugh Grant is there, he can tell you about his arrest back in the 90s.
Yeah.
He didn't even want to talk about that on Jay Leno, but Jay Leno made him.
That was fascinating.
That was a great interview.
What the hell are you thinking?
What the hell are you thinking? Hey. There's Android Vision right there, I think. They say they are threatened to replace them with AI. That's another thing that's going on, too, because there's a provision that they want to add where if you're in a studio film or a studio project, they have your image to reuse in future editions.
No.
That they can use with AI and shit. And that's insane to me.
There's a handful of stars that have sold their likeness and sound to this very thing. Bruce Willis is the one that comes to mind top because he obviously has some physical problems and can't continue acting. But with this, he's already been paid for anything he's going to appear in, so they can pretty much do what they want. They can absolutely have Bruce Willis star in a movie and lead it. And
Right.
we won't be able to tell.
I mean, AI written fucking scripts. I mean, some of this shit the AI writes is fucking brilliant. I'm not going to lie. Like, I still rather people write it because it is a fucking machine.
Yeah.
I'm about to go on a rant about self-scan at fucking grocery stores. I don't work for you, Kroger. Why do I got a bag of fucking groceries? Fuck you. I'd rather have a person doing the job, not a fucking machine. Skynet's real, folks. Sorry.
It's really strange, man. Here's another comment that has a good take on this. David says, it really seems that no one knows what's going on. All of the agents for the guest we have don't seem concerned with any of it, mainly due to it being past stuff and outside of the studio system. Yeah.
It doesn't sound like SAG really knew what goes on at these cons up until like right now. Now they're actually forced to look and they're like, oh fuck, well we gotta fix this, you know. So they had no idea.
But if you're, only getting, or if you're only in SAG for like one project a year or something, a small project, like a lot of members are,
Just to get your insurance and everything, you know.
yeah, just to get your insurance, like a few of our guests talked about recently.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's the only reason you're doing it, then are you still stuck to what their regulations are? It's a weird time for Hollywood and cons and everything right now.
Well, I don't know. I think it's a sad state of affairs when you do it just so you can have fucking insurance, but that's a discussion for another show another time.
Right.
Yeah,
well,
but that's
welcome to
what
America.
That's what you do. If that's
No,
your
I'm not
gig.
knocking them
Yeah.
for doing it. I'm just saying it's sad they have to do
Oh
it.
yeah.
Right. I will say this, though. I actually went to the theater yesterday, and I was out of town picking up some stuff, and I wanted to go see Oppenheimer, but I'll say this much. The theater was way, way too crowded for me, so I opted to go see Insidious instead, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. I know, but
Sorry.
there were 8 people that had tickets for Insidious. There were like 400 that had tickets for the IMAX Oppenheimer at the same time. So, easy choice for not wanting to be in a room full of a bunch of people. Me.
Shit.
Easy fucking choice.
But
I will say this, though. Every fucking movie theater I drove by was packed.
Mm-hmm.
And that's nice to see after the last 3 years.
even mine, like I when we first started going back, all my theaters, I was like, yeah, 1 or 2 people in here, great. Not like that anymore. Now it's like you got to get your seats early and pick them.
Yeah. Well, this is the high. I think I heard this is the highest grossing weekend at the movies since before COVID. Like literally, cranks out the past 3 years. This is boom, fucking huge, and such a strange pairing for people to go see Barbie and Oppenheimer. Like I'd skip on fucking Barbie, even though I've been asked by Sarge to go see it. I'm like,
oh, you should take her.
Come on, I figured
I'm going to take her to the movies after New Jersey. We're going to go see the new Ninja Turtles movie.
Put on the pink tutu and take her to see Barbie, man. Come on, be a good dad.
I am a good dad. I just don't want to go pay that kind of money to see fucking Barbie. I don't even know if it's appropriate. You know what I mean? I'm like,
Dude, it looks like it skewers. It skewers, corporate America though. So
I'm hearing it's got some pretty clever messaging.
Yeah,
it's not too bad,
And any
I'll
movie
leave it
that
at
pisses
yeah.
off Ben Shapiro, I'm all for.
You know,
So,
nobody. That guy can say what the fuck he wants, but I mean, dude, you clearly didn't want to go see that movie. We know you're not going to like it. Don't waste your time with this little piddly shit. Go handle something that matters, man. This isn't you. Leave this be.
yeah.
Dumbass.
No, no. Again, another show, another time. I'm gonna say shit. Shut up.
Fuck, man. Just why would you subject yourself to that? I mean, that is. It's like everything he isn't. This is this movie, you know. You're just doing it for clicks now. That's the kind of shitty. Don't need to go that way. Don't do that. Just leave it be. Go.
Yeah. Ben, go see Sound of Freedom for the 12th time and stroke Jim Caviezel's dick, and you'll be fine. You'll feel better.
Go see the nuclear war movie. You know, the reactor. Let's go check that shit out. Go watch the bomb drop. At least there's some historical shit going on. You can wrap your head around.
I may see that during the break in between conventions next week, but I haven't figured that out.
Time down, dude. I'll go. I'm down to see it.
There's
an IMAX here.
Android says James Earl Jones' estate will be paid every time his voice is used for Darth Vader. Sure, and I get that. That works.
And he sold it. He's been paid already for it.
Right, but a one-time payment, like now, and then 15 years later, they can still use your shit. That's wrong. The fact that, you know, actors and even writers don't get residuals for stuff in syndication because syndication isn't much of a thing anymore now that everything is on streaming. They don't count it the same way.
Well, that's
that needs to be looked at.
They just want. They're like, whoa. They're all, you know, the guys behind the streaming are going, what? That was we got that started. Why do you need any of that? It's like,
right.
Come on, man. You know, come on. We're all hip. We all see what's happening. Just break that shit off and pay everyone. Let's get moving again. Got too much. This is the worst possible time for things to be stopping. We had horror is on a mega climb right now, and now we're gonna get this shit all froze up. We're gonna Crystal Lake is on hold. That's one we were dying to get. You know, we need this. You know, I mean, and need it. And now we get. That's right.
What the hell is that?
You are like in love with that fucking video, dude.
What is that?
It's nothing.
Okay.
It's some chick.
What is it?
Because she hasn't eaten like 10 hours. It's nothing.
Yeah, it's. Just for context, I can. If you haven't seen this thing's flying around TikTok, and I fucking died laughing, man. It's just. Here's the whole video. It's a little shorter. Here's the whole context of it. All right, dig this. And that is what we call a breakdown in metal, folks. That's just funny.
Like I said, the first time I seen that video, I was like, I would literally stop, get the fuck out of my car. I'm like, no.
I don't think anybody that saw that video doesn't feel bad for that girl's boyfriend, for sure. Because that is...
I'm fucking starving, Squid!
Squid?
Jesus Christ.
She clicks back into fucking full intensity.
Oh, God, yeah.
All right. That could be our new wino. I don't know yet.
Oh, yeah, that's our new dead horse, folks.
Yeah.
I'm calling it now.
Well, it's going to be because
it is.
It's
Because it is.
the fucking video like 5 times a day. And the funny thing is, he found on TikTok and you can't make a TikTok video for what the fuck.
Came up in my Reels feed of all things too. You know,
I've seen it on Reels. I didn't see it on TikTok.
I just have a feeling it's going to get used a lot. I mean, for example, hey, Jimmy J, have you paid any of the people back? How much have you paid them back yet? That's what I thought. That's what I thought, Jimmy J.
Hey, practical
Well,
applications.
Well, here's another one. I'm like, what is this? What value does this video bring to the show?
No, that's the
I'm not
long
seeing
one.
which one it is, folks. I just picked one.
It's at the bottom.
Say that again, Colonel. What'd you say?
What value does that video bring to our show?
All right, we're done. We're done with that. We're done with that
Are we? Oh, are we?
for now.
For now.
For now,
Yes.
at least.
I just it was time to introduce the new toy, and I just wanted to get it out there. That's all.
The new dead horse, folks. All right.
We need a name for it too.
For the third time, Rosie says, I could have watched Barbie. Yeah, I could have. David even says, Barbie was actually pretty great. I'm not, like, 100% sold on seeing it, but I probably will. At some point.
I'm hoping I can wait till it hits Disney Plus, and do it here. But I mean,
I don't think it's a Disney or is it a Fox?
I don't know.
Oh, studio.
I don't know what it is.
It's not Disney or Fox. It won't be on Disney Plus.
It fits their fucking MO. But I mean, yeah, if it's a Fox, then it'll be on one of these things, Max or
Yeah.
Netflix or something. So I mean, my 11-year-old boy didn't ask me to go see this. He wants to go to the Ninja Turtles.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm gonna go see Ninja Turtles instead of Barbie. I
Oh,
already seen
man.
Little Mermaid back in May, dude. I used them on free tickets for that.
Damn
All my
it.
points gone.
All right, let's get back to the
Yes.
cons stuff here for a minute. David says the weirdest thing I've seen for cons is that they can't have their own pictures at the tables if it is from movies. Dumbest thing I've ever seen.
I agree. That's pretty lame.
If that's the case, generally that is pretty harsh. But we have seen that may be a thing at certain cons, but not others. And David also says 100% my thought is that even if there is a violation at a horror con or something privately owned, then SAG is going to be hard-pressed to enforce punishment with as obtuse as the rules are.
Right. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't be surprised if the strike is still going on when Halloween 45 happens in Pasadena, if there's a picket line outside. I would not be shocked.
That's a long travel, dude. If this thing's still happening.
I would not
Oh,
be
it's still
shocked.
gonna be happening. I don't see this ending anytime soon, dude. I think the execs are too dug in and too greedy.
Well, that's
Yeah.
again, they're wrong in this case because the streaming wasn't a thing before, and they've been saying for years and years now, 15 years. Look, you gotta sweeten this up a little bit, balance it a little better. And they're like, oh yeah, we'll get right on that. And then they gave them a pretty fair pitch right out the gate, and they were just like, they poo-pooed everything about it, and just like some of the main things, they were like zero. I mean, it was all insulting and kind of bullyish. So this needs to happen, unfortunately. It just sucks.
Yeah.
We're going to suffer as consumers.
Entertainment lovers, yeah.
Yeah.
David says Barbie's not necessarily for the kids, but really just because the dialogue story is a bit over their heads. So, all right.
That's kind of my thoughts on this. I mean, she's 6. I don't think she's going to get much of what's going on. Other than that, it's Barbie on the big screen.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Joseph says a lot to do with the high grosses at the theater is because of the heat bubble our country is under right now. People are going anywhere to get cool. That might be true, man. I believe that.
It's pissing me off because it's finally made up our way. It's actually been a fairly cooler summer in the Cincinnati area. Nope. Not now this week, 90s and above the entire week. I'm like, fuck, I finally made it here.
Yep.
I'm at that greenhouse all week, too. It's going to be just wonderful.
There's Peter Anthony says, going to sleep, folks. Flight at 4 a.m. Can't wait to see you guys at Monster-Mania. Excited. Congrats again. Thanks, Peter. Get some rest. Slay him when you're on set there, sir, for the next 8 days, I think I saw.
He's shooting.
That's right, Monster-Mania. We're going to arm wrestle. Not really.
Oh, God.
You'll see, man. When you've never seen him in person, he's still pretty stacked up.
I know he is. He says he isn't, but I can tell. I was like, I can see through your bullshit, Peter.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Rosie says, that girl is really hangry. Yes. And see, our buddy Rick over at the Whole Damn Enchilada Pod confirmed something for me. What did you get from Jimmy J there, Rick?
I love it.
Thank you for playing along on that.
Sorry, Rick.
Yeah, sorry, man. I wish it wasn't true, but unfortunately, no, it is.
The brighter side is he's probably got some Wingstop waiting for you. So, yeah.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's.
Check the calendar.
There's Bill says, saw Disturbed last night. Got a contact high.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
I got my first contact high at a concert. I want to say it was May of 2000. Kiss the farewell tour.
Mm. 23 years later, they're still saying farewell.
I know, right? I want to see them one more time, but it's like I don't know if I want to spoil it. I only seen them once, and it was the original lineup. I might just stay with just the one time.
Yeah.
I was there when they launched the reunion. They did it at our Tiger Stadium here, and it was a beer-drenched party. So I don't need to see him again.
When do you think these strikes are going to resolve? Is it going to have a resolution this year? Next year? What about you, Colonel?
Just the way things seem to go now, and one way for people to help the people we love to make our entertainment that we all enjoy would be to stop watching streaming services, this and that, hit the company's wallets. They speak a little faster. But unfortunately, people are very fucking selfish, myself included. I'm still going to be watching the streaming services. Yeah. So I don't see it ending until sometime next year. I don't think it's going to be this year.
I'm considering cutting off a couple of the streamers for a little bit at least. Honestly, I don't have time to watch that much anymore. I mean, I watched a couple of movies the other day, but I think there were ones that I owned digitally. So, well, what about you there, Ziggy?
Yeah, it's puzzling, man. I think they're pretty much dug in on both sides. I don't see this shit. Not this year, anyway.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be maybe even spring or summer of next year before anything is really ironed out. It may be close to a year, full year, man.
That's pretty good forecasting because they definitely want to get this shit square before the tentpole starts next year.
Right. Well, I mean, we're gonna eventually run out of movies to release in theaters.
Yep.
Some of those that got shelved years ago might come back.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say we might see Batgirl.
Oh Lord.
We might see Salem's Lot.
I was going to say that next.
Fuck. It's crazy, man.
But yeah, it's a crazy time. I hope, I hope the actors and I hope the writers get what they deserve, or what they feel they deserve at least, or close to. I'll put it that way.
I mean, yeah, but they could
pay them fairly.
Everybody's life could be made better, and none of them guys would miss it would be pennies to them. That's what's so stupid.
In the long run, yeah, it would.
But, they got to fight for every inch because, God forbid they give them too much. And the next time they got no leverage. Well, fuck off, man. Just everybody get together.
Yeah. Sit down at a table and figure it out. And
everybody love everybody.
Neither one of you nobody's nobody without the other one. That's what's so stupid. They need each other, and they fucking they don't think they do. Ridiculous.
Right. All right, so let's move on to another subject here. What about Colonel? Did you see Insidious: The Red Door?
Yeah, duh. You guys are in fucking New Mexico. What else was I gonna fucking do?
You did?
I had to do DCF work. I was like, well, they're doing that. I might as well work too and go see Insidious: The Red Door.
All right.
So now we're talking about it 3 weeks later. I really don't even want to talk about this movie anymore. You guys, it's recent for you guys. You got to see it in the past few days.
I got to see it yesterday. He saw it a week and a half ago.
Yeah, I saw it.
I seen it like 3 weeks ago, bro. Like,
Bro.
It was last week for me. Yeah.
Why are you calling me bruh?
Bruh.
I'm not your buddy, guy.
It annoys my teenager, so now it's part of my vocabulary when I say bro.
I'll start. This was a very disappointing entry in the Insidious series. Easily my least favorite. Any disagreement with any of that, Ziggy?
Ziggy.
Yeah,
No.
let's start with Ziggy.
No, it's and it's funny. There's just some big names worked on this one too. Like in the writing department and.
Well, but Scott Teems is one that screwed up. Wasn't he part of the Halloween Ends, Halloween Kills trilogy?
I don't know.
I thought he was, but I know he's screwed up something semi-recently. And,
Well, the Paranormal Activity guy was involved with this.
well, Oren Pelly?
Yeah.
But, he did Firestarter. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so.
It's easy to see why you couldn't pull that one right to your mind, as forgettable as it was.
Right.
Very good.
Except for the bad CGI at the beginning.
And it looks like he was involved with, he was the writer on Halloween Kills, too. So, not impressed.
Strike 2, buddy.
So strike 3.
Yep.
With
And
this
you're
one.
out. Fucking done. Third round strike.
I'm not impressed with, and that was, for me, that was a big part of the problem, was the writing. The writing was just, it was too formulaic.
Yeah, it was too, and it was too fucking long.
Yeah.
The whole fucking movie.
They tried to force you to care about their relationship, and it just.
But and they dragged that out too damn long. That could have been a 3-minute scene at the beginning to establish, we're not having a great family dynamic here.
We're butting heads here.
But no, they drag it out for 45 minutes and keep adding to it, and it didn't help.
When your
So.
main
What do I
star is your director.
Well, what do I say all the time? If you're going to make a chatty fucking movie, your name better be fucking Tarantino. If it's not, you might want to cut back on the fucking dialogue.
Yeah.
Because he can write dialogue that's going to keep me entertained for 45 fucking minutes. That's not going to bore me.
Right.
That fucking demon, man. What a punk. That demon. What a loser. Not one time has he come out on top in this whole thing. Not even for a couple of minutes.
Well, I'll be honest with you guys. I was primed to like this movie. Because I'll be honest, I didn't realize there was a 5th film in the fucking franchise. I literally only seen the first one. I was like,
really?
Let's do this. Because I wasn't going about to invest fucking 8 hours of my time watching the fucking sequels. Fuck that. That's too much work.
I couldn't find 4 on a free streamer.
They wasn't on Max? I thought they were all on Max. But then again, I didn't look hard enough, to be honest with you.
They were all on there.
I had seen 4 before, but
Yeah.
it's been a couple years.
Oh, I went right down the line and got all refreshed with them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Joseph says Insidious wasn't horrible, but definitely was the weakest chapter in the series. Yeah, definitely. And Grizzly says that reboot for Firestarter was so bad. And yes,
terrible.
most of it was because of the writing again. I don't know why Scott Teems is still getting work, but that's just me.
Well, here's a question for you guys. What did you like about Insidious The Red Door? You have to have a positive comment, man. Always think of one positive for a film. It was terrible, like a great drone shot. So you have to think of one.
Like a great drone shot. Man. It was, I think he hasn't grown as much as an actor as I would have liked, but I do like the kid that was in it, that was going to college. I thought he did a pretty good job of that, but it was nice to see it was the same kid.
Yeah.
but he wasn't great.
Well, I mean, they didn't do a good job establishing that time he was in the coma. You know what I mean? It just wasn't satisfying at all here and learning what we already knew. You know,
Ziggy, you want to read that comment?
Go ahead and read it because I don't have my readers on.
Oh, you don't have your readers?
Yeah.
That's why he knows who Greg Brady is.
It's BK, and he says, after the question the Colonel asked about what did you like about Insidious, we had to say.
Well,
yes.
Actually, I have something to say though.
All right, then what did you like?
Oh, it's fucking obvious, man. The soundtrack at the end of the fucking movie. Come on, fucking Ghost. Fuck yeah! I was like, cool. I'll sit here and listen to this fucking song. And I was like, all right, I can go. Which, what's his name? Patrick Wilson.
Yeah.
Can actually fucking sing. I was impressed.
Yeah.
Wasn't bad.
Oh, he can. Yeah. Well, he sang in what was it, Conjuring 2? He did that Elvis tune.
Yeah, but they could have lip synced it, man.
Oh,
You don't know.
whatever.
I like him, but I mean, in this one, I think it was a little too much being the star and the director here, so.
And I think there was too much of the dad in there. I think there was too much Patrick Wilson in it.
Yes.
If they had focused on the son and his new friend and the dorm, that would have been kind of interesting, And they could have trimmed 20 minutes off the movie. But
I got one here real quick, just a side note.
yeah, I saw it.
See that one?
Yep.
Have I seen the reef your wife made? I have not. Send pictures, sir, so we can gush all over it.
I think he put it in the main chat.
Oh, well, shit.
Or the DCS messages.
We will get that pulled, sir. And
I'll make sure he sees it tonight.
Again, dude, so much crap coming at us right now. Not crap, just stuff. We're processing it as fast as we can.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot about Insidious I liked. I liked the fact that the kid was back and it was the same kid, but he wasn't as strong as I would have liked to have seen him be in that role.
All right. Yeah. Just as another teenage angst kind of thing, and doesn't really understand either one of them because they show you, spoiler alert, that they kind of had their, men in black. They had their minds blank, so they wouldn't remember this incident.
Right.
And things keep triggering small memories of it. So it's like, but just, I don't know, man. It takes so fucking long to get anywhere good with it. And by that time, as the story goes, you're kind of checked out. Or by the time, we got off that other podcast last week. I was all charged up on adrenaline, went to the fucking movie theater, and I was like one eye in that fucking thing like I was drunk, trying to stay awake.
Oh, I'll be honest. I dozed off through the last 45 minutes to an hour of it, easy. Not the entire time, but I kept waking up and like, all right, anything happen? No? All right.
No, as they were wrapping it up, I was kind of back into it again, but it was like, but it, again, wasn't enough to make me go, all right, well, that was worth it. Shit, didn't see that coming. No, you see it all coming, and
Right. So, Insidious, The Red Door, not something that we would recommend.
Dick, if you've seen the other ones, you probably should see it to just close the chapter, or the Red Door, as it were. But it's not great. It's really, nothing fits better.
I will admit, though, I have seen worse movies.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True. It does look good when at the times when it's on.
Dude, I thought the use of color in the movie was fucking brilliant. I love the way it looked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked good, but just not enough story there for me. Joseph, though, says he likes the relationship between the father and the son and how it had to heal. I give props to the director. Well, the director was Patrick Wilson.
Yes.
I thought he did a nice job with that. So,
Yeah, punk ass.
I thought there was too much of that. Or there were too many examples of their conflict in the beginning. There was too much of that. I like the fact that it healed as the movie went on, but it just took too long to get there, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
And it just felt like gaps of it, like they would be building something and then it would just all collapse, like in the pacing of this movie. Did you feel that at all? And then
Yeah.
okay, we come back and kind of, and then it breaks again. There was no cohesiveness to the whole story.
Yeah.
You know, I felt about the healing between the father and son.
Oh no. See? It's addictive, isn't it, Colonel?
You're
That's the
there
one time
now.
I did it, and the last time I did it. From now on, I'll be like this. I was like,
Well, Android Vision has the same opinion you did. He says he liked the Ghost. He said
That's
Ghost
what I'm
put
saying.
out.
I almost feel like Ghost is on Blumhouse's fucking payroll now. Halloween Kills, Insidious The Red Door.
Yeah.
And that song did fit perfect for the movie, though. That cover,
I
fucking
agree.
perfect.
I agree.
It's what it is. So, I guess I don't know.
Your opinion on music doesn't count. You don't have good taste. Only Zag does. Me and Zag.
I didn't say that. I think,
Glad I'm driving to New Jersey in a couple of weeks.
I'm dreading this 9-hour drive
Colonel,
to New Jersey, hearing this 90s alternative music the whole time. I'll be like,
Colonel, fair not, I've got my boombox. It's Bluetooth. It lasts for about 15 hours. I got us, dude. We're locked into Pandora.
Not when
we
it-
got it.
Not when it falls out the window while you're smoking weed.
I was having my earbuds. Look at this.
Yeah, dude, we're going to be Cheech and Chonging down the freeway. So, Colonel, you better get you a breathing apparatus if you don't want a fucking contact high, dude, because that's a long-ass run.
Yep. All right. There was one random comment up here from our favorite random comment and question asker.
Oh, yes.
We got to get to this. Jay Hampton wants to know, if you had to choose a candy bar to cheer you up, what would you choose? This one's so easy for me. Colonel.
Do we want a serious answer or a non-serious answer? Because if it's a non-serious answer, fucking $100,000, baby. That cheer me up every fucking morning. But if it's serious, dude, I'm basic. Give me the Reese cups or give me a Snickers, and I'm fucking in heaven. I'm good. But the
That's
Reese cups have to be in the fridge. They have to be cold. I like them cold. I like them chilled.
Oh, no. You got to get a Reese's while it's still fresh, while it's still got a little bit of liquid in the peanut butter.
A cold Reese's.
It's good. I mean, we used to do
Those-
frozen ones, but again, they got to be fresh when you freeze them. You can't get that
Yeah.
powdered fucking dry ass peanut butter, 'cause then they taste like shit. But yes, obviously a
yours?
Reese's, a Kit Kat, or Three Musketeers. Then if you want to
you
go with the
son
fruit,
of a bitch.
yeah, you got to do Skittles or Starburst. That's
Oh,
the
well,
only.
you got to go through like 6 different pieces of candy instead of just one.
Yeah.
All right. All
Yeah.
right. Well, no wonder you nailed mine. Yeah, mine would be a Three Musketeers. That's been...
Too soon. I'm sorry.
Wasn't me, man.
That was my fuck up. I was going to say, what's inside of a Three Musketeer? No.
Creamy nougat.
I like a Three Musketeers, man.
Dude, those things are epic. They taste delicious, and they do make me pretty happy. But I mean, the Reese's is just another level, man. And a Kit Kat, if it's just right, again, frozen, a Kit Kat, mwah, delicious.
Yeah.
Damn it, Jay.
See? There we go. Whole damn enchilada says Three Musketeers is the truth. You goddamn right.
No, he's a Browns fan. It still matters.
Leave him alone.
I know. Football season hasn't started yet.
Grizzly says Reese's Cups, 100% go-to. That's
man.
right.
Love it.
He also says from 51st Dates, Peanut Butter Cup.
Patricia has a good one because I never tried it that way.
I'm getting
I
there.
kind of want to.
I'm getting there.
I know. I'm just.
Patricia says no all day in your pocket Reese's Cup.
You like those warm ones, man? I might put one in my front pocket, not
Listen,
my back pocket, because that's dangerous.
I've made the mistake of having the Reese's in the package and then in the pocket or in something or in the car, and you can get it open and they look normal, but it's full liquid, man. As soon as you pretty much got to like a Jello shot them, to get them down, But they're delicious, man. You can do it.
That shot in your mouth, huh?
You can shoot them, baby.
Yeah.
You can shoot down a Reese's if it's melted all the way.
Not the first time he's done that, folks.
That's very sad.
I was gonna say that's like
Looks like
shucking a
an
clam,
experience.
You shuck a clam or an oyster or something. Ever
Oh, fuck.
cocaine,
Zigzag, how much integrity do you have right now?
Yeah.
All right. There were a couple others here. Grizzly says gummy bears belong in your pocket. Bill says the nut roll.
Ooh.
Patricia says Take 5 is her jam.
Ooh, yeah, well.
Rosie says Twix, the one with the cookie
Oh,
crunch.
that's good. Those are good.
There's JJ. He says nibbling on a Mr. Goodbar while enjoying an episode of Matlock.
Wow.
That's very specific, JJ.
It is. It's almost, you might need some psychiatric help for that, something that specific. I don't know. That's Matlock and Payday.
Oh, man. Lorena says she's crying in her diet yogurt and grapefruit over here.
Oh, while we're talking about these delicacies
about
chocolate
candies
and candy goodness.
Joseph
Bottle
says bottle caps, don't only the Coke and root beer ones, though.
Oh, so good. Those are delicious.
And good God. Android Vision says, I put a used condom in my upper pocket in high school because I didn't want my mom to find it. I hope you threw that away at some point.
Why is your pocket so stiff, honey?
Yeah, right.
Was it stuck out?
What is that in your pocket?
There we go. Carrie says Milky Way.
Ooh, yes.
Ooh, Milky Ways are good. I haven't had a Milky Way in forever.
That's like a Three Musketeers with caramel, man.
Rosie says, want a gummy bear? It's warm from being in my pocket.
Ah, Ferris Bueller. Awesome. Because Jeffrey Rush, right? That's who the principal was,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
He takes it and he just throws it, like a dart, or like Bruce Lee would do the 3-inch punch. And everyone's kind of like, whoa.
Maybe the 3-inch punch like that.
Dude, I saw
Don't-
that too. I was rolling on the
Fucking dying,
floor,
man.
man.
I watched it like 3 times and I couldn't stop fucking laughing, man. Like,
I had to turn it off.
You know what they said when he ate that you know what they said when he ate that gummy bear from Ferris Bueller?
What the hell is the matter with you anyway?
Yes.
There you go.
That's not what I expected.
I know.
Probably a drink.
Gotta keep you on your toes. All right, there was one more I think I missed here.
Our next dead horse, though, should be Zag fucking slurping up a Reese's.
You guys can
I can
Let it
maybe
move
I
it,
can
dude.
I can sync that to some sick beat.
I'll even make the beat for it. I mean, not a problem.
Whole damn enchilada says, "Why is picturing Zag shooting Reese's the funniest thing? Picture him high as fuck at a
High as fucking fun.
high as fuck finding the melted Reese's." I got you.
It's funny because I don't eat candy like I used to. It's rare now, I mean, so, but boy, back in the day, we used to sell those things for Little League Baseball. There's definitely some cup sucking going down those summers, man, for sure.
Here's what I'm going to do. Zag's going to forget all about this. So on this 3 to 4 hour drive, I'm about to have to fucking Michigan. I'm seeing them in the stores now. They got the Reese's fucking pumpkins out. I'm going to get Zag a pack. I'm going to tuck it underneath my fucking balls, where it's nice and warm for 3 or 4 hours. He's going to forget. He's going to smoke this memory away. I'm like, hey, Zag, man, I saw these at a gas station. I was thinking of you. He's going to go. All right, let's move on.
Thank you. I was waiting for something.
Wait a minute.
Fuck you, asshole.
There we go.
Jesus.
I'm not going to slurp your ball sack pumpkin Reese's cups, okay? It's not happening.
You're going to forget all about it. 2 or 3
Right, I think we need to move on to our next topic,
Yes.
please.
The best way to eat a Reese's.
No, fuck. For the love of God, I think we need to
saying.
move on to our next topic.
He's expecting gratification. All he's gonna get is
He says that. He'd eat them.
Oh, Jesus. All right. So, yeah, as we mentioned at the top of the show, the 3 of us are coming up to Motor City Nightmares in Detroit. If you are in the area, and I know a few of you are, make sure to come and hang out with us. Sounds
They
like
ain't ready for
Friday.
us.
Yeah, they ain't ready. Sounds like Friday. We're gonna. I'll be getting there sometime Friday morning, I guess. What time do you go to work, Colonel?
me. Oh, Colonel.
Colonel.
Me? I'm off, bro. I'm off.
You're off
man.
Friday?
He's off, baby.
Oh,
Figured
okay.
we'd just roll up at the same fucking time. I'm
Cool.
be leaving for my house anyway.
Okay, cool. I thought I was just gonna crash there for the night and then leave in the morning when you went to work, and then you were gonna come up after work. But sweet, even better. We'll race.
No, I'm not racing. I don't want those Reese cups to get spoiled.
No, that's true. You got to get there quick.
That's right.
Ain't happening, man.
Fewer minutes under the balls might be all the difference. But yeah, so we're coming up to Motor City Nightmares, and this one's kind of been on our calendar for a little while. But I'm
go every
excited to
year,
get up.
but yeah.
Well, of course you do. Yeah. I'm excited to get up there because I've never been to the land of Zigzag.
Yeah.
I'm anxious to meet BK and Adam and a handful of others. Tarek up
Yep.
there, a handful of others, and yeah. Is Stacy Lynn up there?
Somewhere, yeah. She's not too far away. She can probably
Okay.
get over here.
Okay. So yeah, looking forward to meeting some of you guys. I know we've kind of been talking about the menu because BK, I guess, is going to make us a tasty meal at one point before we dive into some poker.
Not if you
And-
motherfuckers keep moving a day on them.
No, it's stuck on Saturday, man.
All
We're just
right.
gonna have to. We're gonna have to arrange something else.
Yeah,
With,
of course, you know, but
with that, but.
you know,
Amy Steele will be up there.
Ah.
I'm looking forward to seeing her.
Yes.
Judy Aronson from Part 4
yes.
will be there.
I've never
and-
actually talked to her. I've seen her at, for whatever reason, she was at a horror hunt and we didn't go meet her for some stupid reason.
Serious?
Yeah. I don't know why.
I don't know.
And Kane Hodder will be there, and Sean Cunningham will be making a.
Oh, that's right.
That's
Motor
fascinating
City
to me. They just added Robert Kurtzman. Sorry. Kirkman's the Walking Dead guy, my bad.
Right,
Kurtzman, yeah, he's
the special effects guy.
special effects guy. Army of Darkness, probably one of his bigger credits. But sure, he's got stories.
Well, yeah, and I think that's why they're bringing people like
Yeah.
that in, because
They
they can talk.
They can talk.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I have a question, Zag, with Cunningham being there. Is there a sex toy shop in some kind of drive so I can get a big dick for Sean Cunningham to drive? Sign. Don't think, sir.
100%, we could find a nice schlong that will accommodate the name Sean Cunningham, and then you could present it to him, dude. Yeah.
Ziggy, just borrow one from one of your friends.
Yeah, I could just go ahead.
No, I don't want.
Minute.
I don't want to come back from Detroit with hepatitis A, B, and C.
Yeah. Right. No.
I'm joking. I'm joking. But no, I would not. I would not grab a used one. No, I would grab
This episode of the DCS is brought to you by the letters S, T, and D.
I'm not sure we can monetize this one, guys. They're gonna be like, oh, you want to turn to monetization for this video? You did.
All right, we're on the same track because I was getting my finger. I was going down to it like.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Rick says Kurtzman did Secret Santa and Jason Goes to Hell.
Yes.
There you go. Tusk and some Nightmare on Elm Streets. Yeah, he's been involved in a ton of stuff.
There were too many credits to mention on his posters, little thing
Oh,
they
yeah.
got there.
Off topic, but on topic. Literally, I might have to purchase one of those. You three, you're going to know. You guys two are going to know what I'm talking about. Well, three, including Phase. For something we want to do, I want to get a dildo in one hand and a butt plug I can use as a shield in another.
Oh my God, really?
I know what he's getting at, but
I think I do too.
Return them. Like here, they didn't work. They sucked. Give them money back. Or I'll just trade them to Zag for a drum set. Look here.
Is that what Bang Bang is?
Yes, that's Bang Bang.
yep, I've been offered Versace sunglasses, Bang Bang, and $300, all separate offers. So, if
For a
anyone
drum
is
set.
hip on marketplace terminology, is Bang Bang what we think it is? Because I think that's what it is. But yeah, it'd have to be a hell of a Bang Bang to get this gear here, man. You know what I'm saying?
As far as you're concerned, a Bang Bang is basically.
Thank you.
So, yeah.
Totally. I mean, it's so annoying to deal with marketplace, especially when you're trying to get a couple of bucks piled up and shit, and they keep coming in and going, "Got a question?" You're like, "Yes, sir," and you give them all their answers, and then they go, "I'm gonna keep looking."
Would you take Bang Bang?
At first it's always, "Is this still available?" And I'm all, "Yes, it is." Will you trade for Bang Bang? What?
No, I don't know what you mean.
It's something in that Michigan water, man. I'm telling you.
Would you trade for Bang Bang?
No.
Move along, dude. I
Yeah.
don't get it, man. And no, we don't. I can't imagine what's going on out there where these kind of transactions are going down. You know, I have legitimate good gear here. God damn it, I want to sell it.
Anyway, you excited for? Have you been up to Motor City Nightmares before, Colonel?
I have not been to Motor City Nightmares, and this will be my first trip to Detroit in what? 7 years? Something like that. And when I went to Detroit, it was in February. So,
Yeah,
but
Much
it was unseasonably warm, though. It was like in the 50s when I went. It was actually pretty comfortable. So,
well, it's gonna be a little hot. So
yeah.
this time
And
around.
if I don't get my ghetto blaster, there's going to be fucking. I'm going to be that chick in the car being like, nothing!
Yep.
Did you drink a ghetto blaster today? I drank nothing!
No more stabbing westward. God damn it.
Oh, there will be some stabbing westward.
Of course, I love stabbing westward.
No, BK is nice enough to offer to go find it, but he said he might have to go to some undesirable neighborhood to find it. If that's the case, I'll just bring my Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Ale.
We'll just get some from Ziggy's neighborhood.
Hey.
Yeah.
There's plenty of stuff.
Who are you most excited to see, Colonel?
That's a
Celebrity
tough one, man.
wise.
Celebrity wise, because I'm going on a super tight budget because I'll be going 300, 400, 500 miles away from the house the following weekend. Dude, I don't know. Probably Amy Steele, because I would just like to actually meet her in person and talk to her. And she'd be like, "Oh, yeah, I vaguely remember you. I remember these guys, but I don't really know who you are."
Well,
I'd be like, I'm the sexy one in the group. Everybody knows it.
she's met us.
Yeah.
We're connected, man. The
Speaking
Angelo
of,
connection.
speaking of, I got this back.
Oh my God, there it is.
Nice.
On a
So-
frame.
Yep, it's all stretched and everything, ready to go. I just have not had a chance to put it up yet, and it probably won't until I get back from New Jersey. But
I mean, I got to make room for this one here. I got to get Katerina McCall stretched and put on frame so I can get her up on the wall, redo this whole thing again, man. It's crazy.
yeah. What about you, Ziggy? Who are you excited to meet in Detroit?
You know, it's funny. I've actually never got a Bruce Campbell autograph.
I've got two.
I know. I have some stuff that they could sign because we also have the ladies from the Evil Dead there again.
Is it the same two?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'd like to say I had a little hand in getting this connected, but it turns out an agent we know is the one who represents them anyway. So,
Mhm.
so it all worked out.
Good.
I would say probably Sean Cunningham is the most fascinating one for me here this time, because we've never seen him out in the wild before,
Right.
and I'm curious. I've heard he's kind of could be prickly. We'll see.
I want to get with Adam Marcus and see if I can get Adam to ask me, or Adam to give me, like, okay, so if I was a fan that wanted to get under Sean Cunningham's skin, what is a question that I should ask him?
Which one of the hockey masks is your favorite?
Yeah.
That would be the one he'd be like, you know what? Fuck off. Just get out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Hockey mask? No.
Yeah. I would say Sean, though, is the one I'm most anxious to see, I think, or talk to.
I think. Is that why you were giving me the bummed out look? Because I
Yeah.
stole your answer again?
Yeah.
Let me say this, though, too. I think Savini always talks about an original painting that he has in his house of Jason that you would never, it's unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to see if he goes, and he'll never, ever tell you what it is. I'm going to ask him. I'm like, man, Savini's always saying about you have this main giant Jason picture painting in your house, but he says the subject is something you would never guess. Give me a hint. So that might be my question for him,
It's probably.
I already know the answer. You don't know this?
No.
Seriously, you don't? All these documentaries you've watched, you never got the answer.
From talking to Savini. Savini's the one that was bringing that shit up.
Did you watch the documentary on the new Shot Factory?
No.
Well, that's why, man.
He says what it is?
About it. Seriously.
Okay.
It's fucking amazing. It's fucking Jason jumping out of the water, slipping up a Reese cup.
I knew it. There he goes.
Pardon my French, but you're an asshole.
What?
Asshole!
It's called a callback right there, ladies and gentlemen.
I reluctantly stepped into the Reese's, even though I knew what was coming. There you go, Colonel. You set him up, baby. I'll knock him down for you, right?
Goddamn right.
No, I would say I am actually interested to talk to Sean Cunningham and see what I want. I'm going to ask him, like, what is the big holdup between you and Victor, man? Like, what can you share?
See, like that to me, that it almost seems like the kind of question after we had a couple of pops in the VIP and they come strolling in, you'd be like, Sean, come here. I'm from Mexico. I got a question for you real quick.
Sean's not going to hang out in the VIP.
Fuck no.
Well, you know what you do. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Zach.
He might walk through and do a lap, but I'm just saying, I don't know. By all means, please ask him because I'll be standing right there too.
I would say ask him, but ask him on Sunday right before he leaves when he's really fucking annoyed and peopled out. And we'll fucking TMZ that shit. I'll hide my phone in my pocket. I don't even have pockets on my shirts. I'll sew one on my DCS shirt.
I can.
Oh, you do have that. Well, you have that pen, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely bring that.
Ask me these fucking questions. That'd be awesome.
Definitely bring that. But yeah, that's the one I'm most anxious to see. And I am finally going to get Kane to sign that poster because every time I take it, I always miss getting it because we're busy doing other shit.
We need a good Kane Hodder ID too, and I know he'll give us.
We got a good one.
Yeah, we got a great one, but it's time. That one's 5 years old now.
Somebody just mentioned it actually.
Yeah. I just shared that shit with somebody too.
There it is. It was Rick. He says, speaking Kane, his ID is the best you got.
Yeah, we love that. We just said, Kane, we want you to be yourself. And he was like, are you
The
sure?
real me?
He goes, and Colonel was like, oh, please. That's what we're hoping for. And that's what we got, and
At least he didn't fucking break the thing.
Yeah.
well, he had the Colonel's nice microphone too, because he kind of just kind of fumbled it on the desk, thank goodness. But yeah, sign, toss it away. I mean, dude, he had a whole fucking crowd laughing around there when he did that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Well, here's a follow-up question real quick. What are your guys' personal IDs for the show so far?
My
What do I
personal
wanna get?
favorites?
Yeah, one of your personal favorites. Not one you got, just which one you enjoy the most out of all of them. I think we got some good ones.
We do.
Bad ones, too. But there's more good than bad.
More
Amy
good
Steele.
than bad, but there's definitely some shit ones.
Amy Steele.
I knew that. I don't even know why I asked you. So Zag, what is yours?
The freak out one where we freaked her out. That is cool because it just gets you wondering. Wow. God, dude, the Doug Bradley one I love.
That's a good one.
Hey, by the way, can we confirm that?
Yeah, I'm about to confirm that to our producer. My personal favorite one was the first one we ever got before we even started recording shit. When this is all fucking daydream, I was at Horror Hound, got Danielle Harris to do a fucking ID. You're watching Death Curse Society when there's no Death Curse Society to fucking watch.
She
Just
fucking
an ID on paper. And
Colonel uploads that. We're playing Friday the 13th, the game, and he caused the entire room to get an erection when he puts that shit up on the fucking Facebook, dude. Boy, that got everybody adrenalized, man. That was cool. That is a good one.
Yep. That's my number 2.
That's my number 1. Like I said, 'cause it was the first one, and I was like so nervous to fucking ask. But man, that just kind of like,
Colonel,
in a sense, like this is fucking real. We're actually going to fucking do it.
we're doing it. And that you definitely put a kick in my fucking ass when you did that. I was like, well, now we got to get as many as we can get, dude, every time we go. You know, and
so is that
Tom Adkins too, man? The first one he did for us when he was
Thrill me.
come to your house and do things to you. That was fucking awesome, you know. God damn.
So is FaZe right on the rest though? Was Kane 2, or was Nick 2 and Kane 3?
I'm trying to remember where we got Kane Hodder at. Was it?
Kane Hodder was in Indianapolis.
And so was Nick, wasn't it?
Nick Castle?
Yeah, he was an early one.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Nick Castle was the first one that I recorded. We went and we had a poster sign.
That's why the camera moves like this a lot and cuts off his head.
I had to figure it out, dude. You know, I was all starstruck at that moment. You know, first one. But yeah, when like Seth said, "Nah, like I got that shit. I'm all kink," and then I give him the fucking signal before I even get him to say anything. So I got him locked in every time.
Yep.
That Nick Castle one's okay. He's like, "Hey, man."
Hey man.
Well, it's still cool because it's fucking Nick motherfucking Castle. Like,
we'll get another one in
$50,
Pasadena.
you'll never get back.
I love the Scott Ian one, dude, that we got just last winter. You know, that one was solid.
Yep.
I really like the Doug Bradley one too. Like when Zag shared that one with us, I was like, oh.
I just said, boys, I just raised the bar, I think.
But yeah, so Detroit, Motor City Nightmares next weekend. I'm looking forward to it. What is that? July 28th through the 30th, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So,
And they put on a good show, man. It's a tighter quarters, but it's always been a great time every time I've gone to it. The vendors are, you know, same kind of stuff you see, but the local flavor is really good. You're going to get some shirts from unique kind of shops that you're not going to get. Just like anywhere else we go, there's always those couple of unique shops that only have a certain item that's kind of neat. There's a few of those here you're going to do.
Cool. Yeah. They got they are actually having panels up there, and one of them is a Friday the 13th one with, or they say they are still.
Yes.
One's a Friday the 13th with Sean, Kane, Judy, and Amy Steele, I believe. So
I do think we have that luxury that we're one of the smaller panels. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's kind of a big deal, it's they get the guests. But I mean, on the map of all the cons, if you lined them all up, Motor City Nightmares isn't going to outrank Texas Frightmares, Horror Hound, or any of that stuff, you know. Shit, even Morgan Crypt was gargantuan compared to what we're going to see at Motor City, you know.
Uh-oh. Hold on. I think FaZe is taking credit for some shaky camera work on the Nick Castle ID.
I was going to take it for you, FaZe. I wasn't going to say nothing. But
I wasn't going to say anything either.
I appreciate it. I was going to take that one for you, brother. It's all right. It's all right. It was all settled already. Should have let that one go. I was fully blamed for it.
We were new. We didn't know what the hell we were doing yet. We still don't sometimes. And then next week,
I'm holding the microphone in that video. You can see my hand.
And then next week.
Yes. Wow. This is the
This is huge. This is our Super Bowl so far.
This is
August.
crazy, man. It's still, I fucking, it makes me smile every time I look at it and see us part of this lineup and the enthusiasm upon of our bringing our game to New Jersey like this and everybody ready to play. All the fucking signups. Oh my God,
We have 100. We have 100 signups already.
That's insane.
already.
Yeah.
And we're going, what, 3
We've
games?
done this show for a year or
Yeah.
more online, just over a year now. We debuted it just a year ago, a few weeks ago, and there were times that we would do the show online. We couldn't even get 4 contestants to come
no.
on.
I had to play, what, like twice?
You've played twice.
You
I think
played
BK's
twice.
been in there twice. A couple other people have been in there a couple of times. We just had to, just so we could play, you know.
But yes,
that's-
Monster-Mania in
no.
Cherry Hill, New Jersey, August 4th through the 6th. We're going to be there all weekend, but that's Saturday at 7:30. We
Prime time.
are doing, that's right, prime time. We're wrapping up Saturday night's events, basically.
Huge. Fucking huge.
And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh,
We got some surprises in store for you with a few things that we're going to be pulling off.
If you don't walk out of this with a smile on your face, then like I'll hang up my fucking hat, man, because we got this thing clocked this time. You guys are in for some fun, man. I can't
Well-
wait to get there and bring it, man.
And some of the prizes that I can already say
Yeah.
we've got confirmed.
Let's do it.
You're going to get, the winners are going to get tickets to another Monster-Mania event. I
Boom.
believe a future one. So that's pretty sweet.
That's sick.
You get, you'll probably get some T-shirts or some other stuff from past events and some other merchandise from Monster-Mania also that they're donating.
We're not poo-pooing that either. These are like classic
good.
out-of-print designs from previous events. These things are collector's items, man.
Right.
So you're going to get a brand new one. And you know, we're not sure which events they're from, but it doesn't matter.
No,
I
still,
think-
still cool as shit, man.
Definitely.
Well, it's former Monster-Mania events.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We got a handful of Blu-rays of Roseblood that Peter Anthony Productions is donating. We'll be giving those away as well. We got some stuff from Scream Team releasing again. They're going to be donating some trilogies of 1031 and
Guys,
sets from The Barn 1 and 2.
they delivered on. That was our main prize over in New Mexico, and great fucking guys.
It's a
And
good prize, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
dude, I mean, if
Justin's
you're a horror
a pretty good
fan,
guy,
you've got some Scream Team on your shelf already. We know, but these are some of the good ones. The Barn, absolutely, and 1031. You get the whole thing, man. Parts 1 and 2, and 1, 2,
Yep.
and 3 of 1031. You're set. Boom.
Yep.
You got them all.
And then our buddies over at Klaatu Records also, I'm going to have to go solo for this, have also signed up to give us some stuff, and I actually went and picked some of them up yesterday. We got a Nightmare Man original motion picture soundtrack.
Nice.
We got a
Ooh.
Dark
Dude,
Knight of the
Dude.
Scarecrow CD there.
how many of those did we get?
Just one.
Oh,
You don't get it.
damn.
You don't get it. We got a There's Nothing Out There original motion picture soundtrack. This is not even available yet. This comes out in October.
Oh, shit.
So this is a big exclusive from them. And then
Fucking
this is
love
one of the
soundtracks, man.
this is one of the last ones I think they just released.
Oh.
Hello Mary Lou Prom Night 2 soundtrack. All those on CD. Plus I got
Oh, now
I got one cassette of Dark Knight of the Scarecrow.
Ooh, I like
orange
that orange
cassette.
case.
Look at that shit.
And then
Don't
Don't-
don't
don't get
Do it.
wet.
Do it.
Don't get
Oh,
wet,
no.
Ziggy.
Oh,
Don't get wet, Ziggy. Yes,
oh.
I got a beautiful vinyl of Dark Knight of the Scarecrow. I can't find where the glare won't be.
That's good right there. Whoever wins this, we'll talk. I want to buy this from you as soon as you win it. Oh my God! Look at
Just
that.
go buy
beauty.
your own, man.
Yeah, what the fuck? You can't win it, you asshole.
I am not going to win it. I'm going to pay good money to this person if they're willing to part with it.
Just go buy it from Klaatu Records, man.
All right. Well, that's in your neck of the woods. Should have grabbed me when we were there. What's the matter with you?
It's online.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Idiot.
He goes in, comes out with a bunch of prizes. What does he bring for Zigzag? That's right.
No, that's right. Nothing. Yeah. So,
That's some sweet shit, bro.
yeah,
I mean,
and a winner walks out with shirts, a CD, a movie, maybe another set of movies, tickets to the next event.
oh, we're throwing a
Those
Death
are
Star
solid
Society
fucking prizes,
t-shirt in
man.
your pack, and a couple of top loaders for your autographed photos you're going to be getting too.
Yeah,
Take
you're
that.
you're
Come on.
basically walking out of there with a 250. You think? I would say 250 minimum.
Yeah,
Easy.
no, yeah, that's fucking solid, man.
So,
So this isn't no small potatoes here. You come and play Curse Your Luck. The shit is on the line. You just got to step up, answer the trivia. That's the easy part. We know all you trivia heads are thinking, I got this in the bag.
Well, the funny
You're
thing
going to
is,
have
they-
19 spins up there, and the big wheel comes, and then you're going to learn the truth and the fact
Oh.
of the matter.
I've been loving reading all the fucking super fucking confident comments on the post. Oh, this is easy. You want to come on, we got this. We're gonna win big time.
we're walking out of there winning something that night. You're damn right we are. Yeah, you guys don't know.
That's all up to the killers, man. That's not up to us.
Because as soon as one of those killers shows up, you have.
That's right.
That was good timing right there, baby. Boom! I even got Ziggy laughing on that one. Jesus.
Well, it's the truth, though. I mean, we've had people come in here with all the spins, and they're just sitting pretty and thinking all confidently, and then, yep, you get to the board. Oh, no, you've got too many spins. Now what do you do? And those killers start raping you, and that's it.
Mhm.
It's over. It's over.
We've seen it happen way too many times, man.
It's heartbreaking and fascinating all at the same time.
Yeah.
It's truly a car accident. It's poetry in motion. It's
See,
wonderful.
BK even says he was on the show twice and got totally murdered both times.
See, and even you don't even get a pass if you've been killed. You know, I mean, the sequels, all bets are off.
Yep. And then Grizzly 10,000 says it's harder than it looks.
He played on stage in the first ever
He did.
version on live stage, and he did okay, except for that
He did
10,000. Yeah,
10,000.
10,000.
Yep, there's the link right there in the comments. You can sign up right there if you're in the New Jersey area or going
Right.
to Monster-Mania, please.
Now,
Yeah,
if
it's
they
fascinating,
don't
man.
play and you're not in New Jersey, you will stay in our database, and then we do play online. We're going to continue to do that.
The
when we
database
can.
the database resets every time we do.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, they have to re-sign up.
But
Okay,
we'll remind them, re-sign up, because
Resign.
you have plenty of opportunities to play throughout the year.
Yes.
And there's prizes here that I'm looking at that I can't show you that you want. That's all you need to know. You want this. What I'm pointing at right now, you want this. But I can't tell you what it is. Just
That's
know
a
that
melted
you want
Reese
it.
cup. We all fucking know it.
It is a absolute wrapper from a slurped Reese's peanut butter cup. The big one. The big half a pound one.
Ziggy likes them big, I guess. So. But yeah, I'm really excited. What?
Fuck you!
Okay. Took you long enough.
I had to
I'm
pick
really-
what I wanted.
I had to decide which fuck you to throw at him.
Yes.
I'm really excited, man. I can't wait, and I can't wait for all of, the three of us to be there, man.
Finally.
Dude, I'm fucking super stoked, but also like super fucking nervous. Because you guys had the opportunity to host this shit live. I'm going in green as fuck. You're probably the largest fucking. I'm going to be like, oh. You'll be like, when did Steve Harvey grow a beard? Because I'll probably mock him the way he does Family Feud until I feel fucking comfortable.
We got about 9 hours of crash course on the way to New Jersey.
Yeah, and we may even be able to try to pull off like some kind of rehearsal in Detroit or something one day or night, like before we go in or something.
Yep.
So.
Next, I gotta relearn the format and fucking everything.
Well, the format's different.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I gotta relearn
yeah.
the format because it'll be fun.
It's cool. Like I said, we got it. it's clocked good enough to where we can, even bringing you in, not ever doing it, I know you'll be fine because you have done it online and it's close enough.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know yet, but we may have you do the board first, just so you see how a round goes, and then bring you into the audience, and then bring you onto the stage.
Well, I was
For the
I was
third.
going to even say I would ask to go not be the first one on stage. I need to.
Oh no, yeah, no.
Nope,
Wouldn't do that
just,
to you.
Running the board's fine. You'll be
Well, and that'll give you time also to work off whatever the crowd is feeling
right.
to, work from there. So
Man, I could bring a cold crowd to the Bowling Queen, baby. I ain't worried about that.
it's gonna be fun though. And here's one thing that we haven't really had a chance to really say too much. Thank you guys for helping us get here.
Yeah.
Regardless if it's just you guys just watch, if you play, if you played the game with us before, if you're from New Mexico and you played with us out there a few weeks ago, or if you're members and you donate a few bucks to us every month.
Just comment
Thank you.
Comment, a like, a share.
'Cause-
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, and any of the comments, like, share, all that. Thank you for helping us get to this point. We don't know what's going to happen next, but
Nope.
it's kind of a fun area to be in right now,
It's a trip, but I mean, I just, we've got our core of people that have been with us from the beginning, and yeah, always will be. You guys will always be just a little bit more special than any new folks that might be coming along for this ride as they come. But yeah, we wouldn't be here without all your help, and
Right.
yeah,
And
we're gonna give it back, and just with all the crazy shit we experience, hopefully make you a part of it, make you feel like you're there too. That's the goal.
well, and like I was saying earlier, hopefully we get to a con closer to you where we can meet a majority of you, because I reached out to a couple of people once we figured out what was going on, and was just like, hey man, I'm gonna be in Cleveland for a couple of days, you want to hang out? I reached out to another one that said, hey, we're going to be in New Jersey. I know that's as close as we've gotten to you. Are you going to be there?
Right.
Some have said yes, some have said no, but we're reaching out. So,
And there's interest coming from other places we haven't heard from before too. People are
Right.
asking questions about the game and stuff. Sure, we're giving out information packets, anything we can do. But yeah, if you got a place, you got a con you like, of that maybe we haven't heard of, feel free to drop an email to us, or you know them, let them know who we are.
well,
We'll talk to them.
here's the thing. Just like what happened out in Albuquerque, we got a phone call based on what somebody had seen out there and reported back to somebody. So it seemed like from that, I guarantee you there's going to be more people like that. From other area cons over there, especially if this strike goes on long, man. And
Yeah,
celebs start saying, you know what, we can't do panels. That's kind of how we slid into this.
bittersweet, definitely. But
So,
it's going to give us a chance to broaden the audience here, and that's just going to be good for everybody. It's going to get us access to things, that the heavyweights get out there that are in this horror world.
right.
Not that we're not. I don't want to pat myself on the back, but we get some pretty good guests up in here. But I just think it's going to be really kick the door down if we keep doing this. So, and become a presence in all these horror scenes around the country.
We've gotten lucky with some of the guests, and we've been persistent with other guests.
Yeah.
So they kind of were like, okay, fine, I'll do it just to get you off my fucking email.
You know what? But they've always had a good fucking time. And
Always.
And they've always had a good time. But yeah, like I said, I don't know where this is going. I'm happy to be with these gentlemen, and even the one that's behind the scenes right now. And I'm happy to be with you guys that watch and play with us every week. And And I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes, because we still got a few months left in 2023 before con season goes dormant in December, basically.
Right.
So.
Right. And I'm so confident in this. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm already planting seeds for a couple months from now. I'm like, at work, just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's why I kind of left it semi-open with the clubs I work with. That was one of them that was talking to me today. You know, she was just like, is this going to be a regular thing? And I was like, maybe. You know, I don't know right now, but it could be, you know, monthly. It's not going to be, 2 weeks straight every single time, but it could be occasionally. But I expect to be, if we do well in 2 weeks, I expect to be booked once a month. Like, fairly easy.
Like I said, I really just got to watch it in like May and June around here, based on what I do.
During the heat of the con season.
Yeah, but they're well aware that there's probably going to be at least 1 weekend each of those 2 months that I'm going to have to not be there. So.
Good thing we have phase in.
Yeah, because even though it is once a month, but you guys might get me quarterly for the time being.
It was funny because I was kind of filling him in on what's going on, and he's like, "Oh yeah, what's the dates?" And I was like, "Oh, the show we're doing is the 5th of August." And he was like, "Oh, it's like Zach's already got that day off, man." I was like, "Yeah, sorry,
Good luck to you.
I'm not gonna be there, man. I don't know what else to say. Maybe he can get out of what he's doing, but I'm definitely not. So, yeah, it's fine. I mean, I think they know the score over there. They'll be really supportive once this does start taking off and doing anything. I mean, what the hell? Why wouldn't they?
Well, Bill wants us to come to the Comic-Con in Albuquerque, and so does Grizzly. He says, I can get behind the Albuquerque Comic-Con.
Hey, man, we could probably tailor the game to be not horror, I guess, but that's not what we do really. But if they wanted the game there, I'll entertain anybody. I'll take it anywhere that'll have us. So we can agree on the terms for sure. It's no hesitation. I already know. And Morgan Crypt, they have a reservation with us for life. We always will honor anything they have.
Oh yeah, what they did for us, will never be fucking forgotten. So,
and see, it's so funny because could have been another place that would be getting those praises, but no, we found the true people that do it right.
There's Aaron from Android Vision. He says, consider me a new fan. You guys were beyond nice and welcoming the moment we met. I'll never forget that. Cheers. Cheers to you, sir. And pleasure to meet you. And if you guys haven't yet, head on over to YouTube and check out the Android Vision team interviewing Felissa Rose from the Morgan Crypt Q&A they did right after a sleepaway camp screening.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
Cool. They're like the local flavor out there. They got their show. They wanted to have a New Mexico presence there at the con, and they found Android Vision, and they fit it perfect. They were a huge presence during the whole weekend, running around and interacting with people, interviewing everyone. They were great, man.
Yeah, and there's panel.
Do what?
So I look forward to seeing their panel, man. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
With Felissa Rose, she's fucking so bubbly and fun, dude. It was just, it was just extra good because of everything going on there. So, and then, once you see how those guys operate, it just went like peanut butter and jelly, peas and carrots. It was perfect.
Peas and carrots.
It was like peas and carrots.
Also, want to mention, since we are going to New Jersey, and we love to try to give back when we can.
Yeah.
The gang over there at Monster-Mania have a special charity for their Save a Yorkie rescue. And if you'd like to donate, make sure to comment that the Death Curse Society sent you. And go over to their website at saveayorkierescue.org and check that out. So we're going to try to do a few things to raise a few extra bucks for them and hopefully get get them a little bit of a little donation from us. So
I think I'm gonna dig into the personal stash and grab a couple of figures. Maybe we'll have a couple of raffles on their behalf when we get to New Jersey. I think that would go over pretty good. That way they can get a nice, couple of bucks from us.
fair enough.
Yeah. So we'll see about that when we get there. I'm sure they'll have a nice booth anyway. So
Bill says, yes, they were awesome when I first met them when they were coming in. I got to meet them first.
yeah, literally, we were loading in, and he was like, "Oh, hey, I know you guys.
Hey, I watched your show.
I saw the show with the Morgan Crip guys."
Yeah.
they
But
make
no,
me
you
leave.
guys have been all great, and this is a fun ride. I'm just ready to see where it goes. So, but
I just, as somebody who's been in bands most of my life and kind of chasing that brass ring just to get out there, you know what I mean? And to me, and from my standpoint, this is very much that kind of dynamic. I don't know who's the singer or the bass player or the drummer in this dynamic here, but it's the preparation that
clearly I'm the singer.
Clearly, yes. Okay. It's
I wouldn't
just-
say clearly, but that's fine.
I'm trying to fucking say something nice here, you fucking assholes.
We know you're the drummer, though. Come on.
I know.
Wait.
Well, that's fine. I accept it. I rule
You're
it.
trying to say something, but you're saying. Anyway, continue.
What was I gonna say? No. Anyway, it's just in all the bands I've ever been in, all the times I've got that close to getting the record deal and all that stupid shit, never have been this prepared and ready to take on whatever's lying ahead of us. With I got these three cats here, so this is the one, man. This is the one we've been waiting for, as they say. So we're fucking ready, man. So
That's right.
whatever may come, whatever may come.
Now, since we're all getting all sentimental and shit, it's just it's been a fun ride. It's you guys remember that kid at school do a group project, and everybody do the project, and they just show up on the day for presentation and get an A. I'm that kid that just shows up at the presentation and get an A. No, not really. I busted my ass just like these guys did. I'm just happy that I'm actually finally able to
Contribute to get in here.
live the rock star life with you guys for fucking 2 weekends.
I'm happy
Beforehand,
too.
we don't experience it like that, and any other time we went somewhere, never got to experience it. So I'm kind of deer in headlights, okay, this is fucking for real.
Well,
What the fuck's gonna happen?
We've
been
all.
there too.
I mean, I don't want to say this has happened all the time, but there have been a couple of times where we've had more disappointment than we've had success at certain
true.
cons too.
That's true.
So, where it's they just keep dangling that. Oh, you almost had it. You almost had it.
You gotta
But-
want it. You gotta want it, Rita.
Yeah. And so the fact that, one took a big chance with us that led to another one taking an even bigger chance with us that might lead to, okay, these guys are legit. Let's hire them.
That's all we've been trying to say the whole fucking time, man. But everyone kind of sees us around acting a fool at these cons, doing our thing, trying to make our presence, grow our brand. But they're just, you can see them. They're looking down their noses at us. They're just, yeah. Somebody finally held that door open just a crack. That's all we fucking needed, man.
Yep. And Colonel stuck his little tiny dick right in.
Sure did.
That's right.
And they were
you guys-
someone went, hey, what is that?
On that joke, fucking flopped. That flopped, man. I need to put some spray on that burn.
Nice.
No. How serious I'm taking this? When Crank arrives fucking Thursday, he's not going to recognize this, dude.
Oh, really?
What are we doing?
Gonna get a trim?
Quite a bit of a trim. Not going fucking no. If I shave this off, I'm going to look like I'm fucking 23. So,
Would that be a bad thing?
Yeah, because it'd make us look fucking 10 years older.
I'm trying to help Colonel out here.
no, I don't think it'd be. No, I can't shave the beard off, dude. Shard has never seen me without a beard her entire life. She
wouldn't
wouldn't even
know
know
you.
fucking dad. She'd be like, who the fuck is this guy?
Who is this guy and why is he trying to feed me?
I don't want your fucking chicken nuggets. Leave me alone.
Get your nuggets out of my face.
Yeah, right. Hey, Sarge, what do you want for dinner?
Oh, good Lord. Cool. Well, and also,
professional-ish.
when I get there, Skyline immediately.
Depends on what time you get here, motherfucker.
Well, I'm going to be flying, bitch. So, I mean, I'll knock a few hours off that Google estimate that they give me. I'll knock at least 1 hour off.
No, like I said, as long as you get here by like, I'd have to check. I want to say 8 or 9. We should be good.
Oh, yeah. That should be done. I'm going to try to get on the road like 5, 6 at the latest. So.
Get you up
So
here
I got
about
errands to
12,
run.
1.
Just try to get ready for this Detroit trip. So
Detroit.
I'll probably be back. We'll say that we're just killing air time with this. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but I should be back by like 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Cool.
So I should be plenty of time.
Carrie says you're shaving the bush.
Yes, I am. Actually,
In this house.
thick hairs.
What is that? What? Every time he does one, your mic gets muted and it stays muted for a little bit longer
does.
than normal, Colonel.
I don't know.
Like he's
I don't
on
know why
sync.
it's
Do it
doing
again. Do it again.
Do a thing.
'Cause why
Okay.
not? What else we talking about?
Short one.
It does.
Yeah, it
Weird.
did. It sure did. Like a good 2 count.
Yep. So the last couple times you've come back, it's been
Right. So your,
fuck you, buddy.
yeah, your comebacks have been stepped on.
No, that's all right. No big deal. They weren't good anyway.
I know.
Who gets anything?
See, here we go. Bill says we need the Colonel to come to New Mexico and can't forget Faze. That's right. That's the plan.
That's the plan.
I hope. Lorena says, hey, dudes, I knew success would find you eventually. Just a matter of time. You deserve this. Thank you, Lorena,
Oh
for
man.
No, thank you.
being one of our staunchest
Kidding me?
supporters.
Like Lorena picked up this show and carried it on her back for a year and a half. Are you kidding me? Almost alone.
And she's probably the only person I know that has every single T-shirt we ever fucking released.
That's true.
Which is not a bad thing.
No,
That's awesome. She has more of the T-shirts than I have.
It's 100% true. Me
I need to
too.
order some. I'm looking for the next 2
she
weekends.
may have more than me, but I don't think so. I think I have a bunch. But Morgan Cripps say we're glad we could be your first. Thank you guys. Like I
Our
said,
first.
like we say all the time, we can't thank you enough.
You never
and
forget your first.
We'll be around. We'll be around. Yep. And even Dr. Smiley kind of leads down that road. Like a virgin, touched for the very first time. Hey.
That bit's got to be, if nothing else, we got to get that one out there because that is ridiculous.
And Carrie says, so glad I found you lot. So glad we found you,
Yes.
Carrie.
Oh,
Thanks
you.
for-
Yes.
Thank you for joining us late
Right.
from across the pond every week.
You found us, but you stayed. That's the most impressive thing.
Well, is she joining us late or is she joining us early?
For her, it's
Technically,
late.
it is a.m., so it's morning.
It's hours
Yeah,
ahead
but-
of me, so.
Yeah, it's still. No, she needs to go to sleep. So we need to wrap this up.
So speaking of sleep, I need to go to fucking
Oh.
sleep.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We
Work
need to
like
wrap this
6
up.
hours.
So much for cutting it a half hour early, eh, Colonel?
Right. Virginia says, hey guys, screw those people who look down on you. You wouldn't even know a good thing, even if it hit them in the face. Still happy I got to meet you guys. Yeah, good
Oh,
to see you as well, Virginia, as always, and all of our friends from New Mexico. Hopefully we make a lot more friends in Detroit next week and a lot more friends in New Jersey the week after. Colonel, let's get out of here. Send them out for the night.
Wow.
Thank you for joining us tonight. Did not expect it to get all sentimental. I'm sorry I'm not as good with the sentimental bullshit as these guys, but I do mean what I say when I say thank you. A lot coming up, man. Next 2 Mondays should be fun, especially the 2 Mondays from now. That's when I'm like, holy shit, how are we going to pull that one off? I don't know the itinerary yet, so we'll see. Stay
That one might
tuned
be-
for-
That one could be
Wait.
live from New Jersey.
I hope not, because I have to go back to work on
I
Tuesday.
mean, you might be at a rest stop somewhere halfway.
Oh, no. Monday I don't know how, we may not do something Monday.
Yeah,
that
Might not be able to, huh?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, because we'll be on the road.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. So
Maybe we can
Anyway.
drop the Fright Night panel in its place or something. Just give everyone something to watch.
Well, the Fright Night panel will be out way before then.
Yeah, something. Tony Todd, something.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Again, like I said, kids are going back to school, man. Can you believe it? And what happens in school? There's germs everywhere. Kids start coming home sick. So please make sure you're washing your dick, because I know you're going to grab your dick, take a piss, and grab that dirty faucet in the bathroom. They say they washed their hands, but they really didn't. They just turn on, run the water, turn it off, so you go back to playing. So make sure you're washing your dick so you don't get sick. And ladies, do you?
Dude.
Do you smell however you want to smell?
Okay. While you're washing your dick, though, make sure not to drop that bag of Reese's peanut butter cups that are stuck.
I was
under
going to
your balls,
say,
too.
they were going to remove the Reese's cup and then not wash their hands, so there's contact there. So I mean, yeah.
But that's one of the bright sides of putting a Reese's cup on your balls, man. You can save some for later. Just getting that fucking taint, pull a piece of chocolate.
Ziggy, let's go.
We just had to come back to that, didn't we?
We had to go, didn't we?
Yes.
God damn it, Colonel.
Motor City Nightmares, baby. You're in the targets, and we're not obligated to be tied down anywhere, so we're going to be running Ramshank all over the whole thing.
Amy Steele.
Yep, Amy Steele. Sorry, coming at you.
Yes.
We're gonna. Hopefully, the panel goes down. If there are panels there, we will get them as we do. I'm even going to bring my stage lights and offer them if they'll allow them to be in the panel rooms. Perhaps I can weasel my way into the Bruce Campbell without a VIP with that. We'll see. But I digress. Having a great time with this. We gave you some great fucking big announcements on our future, but there's even more beyond that we still can't talk about. Something so epically cool that it just makes me smile. I can't wait to tell you about that too, but it is going to be good. Stick around for the ride, man. We're just getting started. We're just getting fucking started. We're never going away.
That doesn't fit at all.
No, it doesn't. And for an extra $10, if you join our Good Girls and Guys or Final Girls and Guys Club, Zag will slurp you like a Reese cup.
No, 25. Extra 25.
Sorry.
Put it in a top tier at least. Come on, man. My sucking prowess got to be worth something.
Okay, never mind. $3.
That's it. It ain't worth 25, dude.
$3.
I know from experience.
Hey, fuck you, man!
$3. That was a solid 4 count from when you came off.
I know. I could hear him talking over it even.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't catch up to him until it's almost over.
Oh well.
Yeah, but we're almost done anyway, so
We're almost done.
Gang, thanks for tuning in. Next week, no fucking idea what we're doing yet. Some of us are I'm going to be on the road. These guys will be back home.
Yeah, I'll be
but
home next Sunday.
I'm not sure where I'm going to be Monday. I may still be in Detroit, but I'll probably be in Cleveland, hanging out at my friend Kat's house. If you don't remember Kat's house, it's the ones with the frogs out by the pool that were loud as hell one time. So I may be drinking out by the pool. Who knows? But tune in next Monday. Find out what all happened in Detroit. Find out who won the big poker tournament.
Oh, Lord.
It won't be me. It's not going to be this guy.
This guy.
We got a brand new deck of cards. And
we got extra competitors, too, that I've never played against. I know you two.
We've been slaying the fucking global poker circuit the last couple of weeks. I'm ready.
I am a little sad you got a new deck of cards and I can't use Cincinnati's finest bicycle cards. So you could give me a little bit of home luck, man.
Those other cards,
field advantage.
They fucked me twice, Colonel. That's it. You're out. Once you've done that twice to me, you got to go. I got a brand new, unbiased deck, professional casino cards. They can spill beer all over them, and they're perfect. Copay.
That sounds like a challenge now.
That does sound like a challenge.
Good luck, man. I'll be like, oops, sorry.
Oh, we had some dumbass grab like one of the cards.
Don't worry, he'll just pick it up and go.
Yep. Slurp. Can't grab the Joker or the rule card where he rates the hands. He grabs the 2 of spades and rips it. On one of these indestructible decks. So, yeah, Darwinism is alive and well.
Lovely. Anyway, have a great time. We'll see you in Detroit this weekend. And we'll see you guys next. Oh, crap.
What?
What?
Locked up?
No. I forgot to say
yes.
last time. Thank you
Yes.
to our members, our final girls and guys, Chris, Lorena, Charles, Tyrone, our Crazy Ralphs, Rick and Raymond, and our camp counselors, 42nd Street Pete, Corey, Michigan Dave, S. Michael, Stacy Lynn, Orlando, Canadian Dave, Patricia, and JJ. Thank you, guys. We will catch you next week.
1 week.
Woo!